And welcome back to another Gwent video. This is going to be more constructed and this is going to be more journey focused. So last time we finished up the consume tag with the monsters. We tried to build a consume monster deck. It didn't do so well. I felt that by the end of it was rather on the weaker side. We're carrying on with boost 2 units, boost units 10 times, and play neutrals, but as well as that will lead over into play 10 cards with the agent category, and then this will just be win 3 games online. And what have we done? We're doing it this way. So what do I have here? It's a pretty standard deck. I've got tactical decision just for the most amount of provision points that we can squeeze into this deck, so that we can just squeeze in some other cards, and also gives us a little more consistency towards the end of the game. First, for the neutrals, I have Wondermancy, can never say that right, and the only other neutral I have is Prince Willem. And I mean, this will help us just get through that quest aspect of it, but they're also there because they are important cards that work very well in this deck overall. And why do they work very well? I'm glad nobody asked, but I'm answering that question because a lot of our deck is going to be getting its boosts through assimilate triggers. So not you. Oh, here, this is just for spying, so our crit scratch will just be boosted by the amount of spying units in the battlefield, and we're going to have quite a few of those. The mage torture assimilate also gives spying to help our aristocrats get boosted up. Imperial diviner. So between the two of them, and actually let me do the right thing, let me just do the right thing here, to be honest. Between the two of them, you and you, it is better to have 2 Imperial Diviners deck for more purifying than to try give enemies spying tag. I just had 2 of these because I love the card art. That's what it came down to. It was like your card art versus her card art, and her card art won. Because we'll do that. 2 more simulates here. A quick lock. Just need a lock. We're going to be throwing a lot of spies at our opponents, so the Imperial Enforcers are pretty good. 1 assassination, just to remove maybe a good starting card, all the way up to 6. Experiment remedy to bring back some of the spying units we're going to be throwing into the deck. Roderick for thinning and disloyal tag, synergize with Coup de Grace. Prince Willem for thinning, disloyal tag for Coup de Grace. Ushan, I just love this card. I think it's just a phenomenally good card all around. Always have it. Artus Vigo, more spying units to be tossed at our opponent. Oh, we have 1 mage infiltrator. We have 2 Duchess informants at the bottom here. I think I missed that. He can generate some spying units. He can generate some Imperial Enforcers. He can generate some assimilates. He can generate some just self boosting. So really good in this deck. We have Menno. Menno is here just to help bring out the assassination. He's also there for Coup de Grace. Swears is an all-around good card. Most of the time we have enough utility in the deck to bring a unit down to 3 power if it's not there already, so he will get value. Joachim de Vet, great synergy with Coup de Grace. Brathanus, just there's only 3 types of disloyal units in the game right now, and he just gives you great variety. Vincent, all around just an insanely good card. I mean, this card, if you're playing the new Ciri, Veil, Divine Shield, and Resilience, Vincent is your nightmare, because your whole deck is gonna revolve around that Ciri being around, and Vincent goes, I just need 1 status, but if you're gonna give me 3, I'm gonna have just a little bit more fun, you know? So he always gets value, always gets value, no matter what game it is. I mean, there's so many different ways. So yeah, this is the deck. Let's go give it a try and see how well it does. All right. Alright, going up against monsters. Overwhelming hunger. Pretty tough. What do we need? What don't we need? Aristocrats, y'all can just you're not necessary right now. I don't mind the diviner, but we do have one. Mega Division, perfect. Great starting card. So we'll see what he does, and we'll try to respond in kind as much as possible. That little magnet here. And there's the boost. I hope. So my hope is, I mean, it has to be, but regarding the quest that boost units 10 times, that just there should be doing the job just fine. Pretty clever the way he did this. Like, I would have mage infiltrated this instantly. It would not even have been a debate. Okay, so this round we're not going to be able to throw down spies willy-nilly. So what I think, but you need to be played in the melee row. I could coup the Drowner, but I don't get anything from it except the Thrive unit, and then I can push one of these units back, but that doesn't really help anyone. It is a very difficult turn, to be honest. Nilfgaard! We'll play down the Enforcer. We have the Mage Infiltrator, so what I am thinking is she can jump into the fray, hit some things, and he can go ahead and just polish off. Okay. So like for instance, we can throw her down, knock both these out. But I think the right play here is to just get rid of one of the Thrive units out of here. That's gonna put a stop to quite a bit of value. I can then think about locking the other one, but it's not necessary at the moment. It's gonna depend on what he plays here. Okay. So now I have a reason to do this here.
A secret compartment. Delightful.
And we can kill this off. We can leave it at that. We could also play an Aristocrat here and then coup de grace the Mage Infiltrator if we really feel like we want to push for this round, but we might also be ready to just stop any moment. Though I will say I think it's gonna be rather difficult to win this. If we coup de grace here, we can hit this for 1, so I'll leave it on 3, and we can hit this for 2, which will leave it on 3. Ultimately, in both cases, it means that we've done nothing. We could also grab the egg from the graveyard, but I don't see that helping out as well. I think I'm ready to pass here. I'm genuinely thinking this might be a good place to just stop. I mean, he's got quite a bit of a lead. Let's do this. Let's commit the Aristocrat.
He's up to something. We ought to be up to something.
Because at least this way, if we decide to go coup de grace here, we can do 6 here, we can do 7, 8. That gets 1. So that's all coup de grace does, right? It'll just... it's replay this card. Okay. Now we can pause. That cements it. I think we're very happy with a stop here. We did get quite a few. I mean, not really, did we? What did we get here? We got quite a few golds out of him, but nothing worth talking about. I'm liking this hand. We can actually drop Coup de Grace here now because of this hand. It is beautiful. Do we want to keep Roderick? Sure, but at the same time, doesn't matter. Okay, we can just play this here. I just need a quick card to throw out that's got no value to us whatsoever in the last round. I'm thinking, do I steal something from his graveyard? Actually, these little Thrive units in the last round are gonna be pretty good. I don't mind. I would not mind taking them right off the bat next round. I think, yeah, the aristocrats, you guys can...
Puppet ruler. That's a nice ring, is it not?
You guys can come out, do some gossiping, you know, just... You wanna do what? Are you sure? You... She's just like, I shouldn't have brought him. Every time, he does this every time I bring him. Every single time. Okay. 2 Duchess informants could be good, but it's a little bit of an overkill. The assimilate there, this is pretty good for... Gives us the ability to steal anything we want with Coup de Grace. I don't mind dropping Coup de Grace here, but I don't have Minnow in hand, so it's not a good compromise. I'm okay with letting go one of the Diviners. I don't think they're gonna get us any of the value that we hope they could. Okay, I could start with Experimental Remedy to grab the Thrive units, which seems very stupid. What else do you... What else do you do in this situation? We could go Roderick. Let's go Diviner here.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
Yeah, let's start with the Diviner here. She doesn't do anything. I don't think I need the Purify tag. This is gonna be focused around... We'll be focused around
I accept your challenge. Stand and fight.
focus on him just having huge units, and to a certain extent we'll be able to counter them, to another extent we won't. We will see. I'm okay with that. I am pretty okay with that. Why? I don't lose connection. Okay, now I think it's a good turn for Roderick to come down here. Let's see what we can pull.
No mercy.
We have 2 Coup de Grace in hand, but he can bring us Experimental Remedy as well, so yeah, let's do this. I don't mind. A little bit of this, 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 and a little bit of this. I honestly think that's a pretty good setup. And we can do this again next turn if we really feel like it. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what, I'll be more than happy to grab that from him as well.
Her grace will not be pleased.
Let's bring on all the Thrivians. We might even just Coup de Grace this and just do it again. I mean, why not? Like, is it the most optimal play? 2 points per round. Yeah, I think we'll be okay.
The time of your balance is now.
I mean, we could even... Yeah, I was gonna say, we could even bring that out, but... we could steal the boom breaker. He is very nice and tall. But we have to wait for... Well, Oswald's gonna be his last play, so I don't think Oswald's gonna be a problem.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Let's do a little bit of this. I'm really happy where this is going. Like, he might have to use hero ability just to change that. Not too concerned if he does. We can just... our second status effect is going to be lock. Plus the overwhelming hunger. Dudes, they get doomed, so... We are sitting pretty at the moment. Carinthia not... That makes sense, but he's not really... my biggest concern at the moment. Okay, yeah, I think we just lock that. Like, why? We can just put a stop to this before it gets out of hand in any sort of way. You know what I mean? Like, we know this is part of his plan. Why not just make sure that this version of Deadlove doesn't do anything? If we play the second version, we probably can't stop that one, but one is enough for now. And I'm still thinking, what is the best coup de grace target here? I think we could also steal. We could have stolen the lavas if I thought about it, but it's not necessary. Vigo is an interesting play. Barthas is an interesting play. I don't mind having more, I honestly don't mind having more of these little guys floating around.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
Like, this is just like monsters. When you give me your lava, and I'll take your lava every single time. This, I just need to figure out, do we have enough room to play everything else? We do. That's all that matters, because I'm thinking we coup de grace, hit the Duchess Informant, or we hit Roderick, which, I mean, probably is better. Get some more lava, play, and we're gonna see boosts on boosts on boosts on boosts. It's going to be a hell of a time. Okay, see, that's a status effect. That's funny. Okay, so here we have a choice. We can coup de grace. We can coup de grace the Roderick, which, I mean, probably the best play. Yeah, let's do this. See what we get.
Kill the dog diddlers!
No, Prince Willem.
You will not regret this, good sir.
Alright, we got... I mean, it's always going to be the mage infiltrator here. And where does she like to sit? I think... and I want to get maximum value. Maximum value sits back here. Let's do that.
Do you honestly think you can catch me? You fool.
Okay, we're done for this. And then we're going to Vincent, the Frightener. Is he going to? Yeah, he's going to have to just start doing again. There we go. Okay, I think I'm happy with the Vincent on the Frightener here. It gets us the boost that we're looking for. Yeah, let's just do this.
Stress release is necessary for one's health.
I actually thought immunity is a status that we could target, but it makes sense that we can't. What else do we have here to play towards the end? Swears. We can grab that. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we do get Swears. Okay, let's quickly just grab.
Come on, stalkers! We ride!
Do a little bit of this. We'll do a little bit of this.
I shall flog them into submission.
That's.
In retreat!
I'm pretty happy with this. Like, we have just run away here. And we'll see how he decides to end it off. But I'm very happy with where we are, what we've done with this game. I'm liking this deck a lot right now. But once again, monsters, lava, you can't do against this deck. This is not. You know, you can play one lava. I can play 1, 2, 3. I could even play a 4th copy if I wanted to. Look at our pretty little lava. Alright, so all we get at the end here is unfortunately just a 7-point play. But it is what it is, and it's fine. Get rid of that guy. Put him into the nether realm. Now, can you answer with a 20-point play? 10 short, buddy. And that's it. That was, I mean, a resounding victory in the first one. Very happy to see with this how this deck did. Let's jump right into another game.
I shall make Nilfgaard great again.
That is funny. Alright. Let's go into a second game. This time going up against our Deadeye Ambush. Don't expect it to be as easy as the last one was, but we'll be damned if we don't try, right? This hand is very powerful. It's got... I'm gonna drop you because the one thing I really would like to get is... We have Minnow, so we don't need you. The one thing I'd really like to get here...
I accept your challenge. Stand and fight.
He's always a turn 1 player. I was gonna say, so the one thing I would have loved to have gotten, obviously, is Wondermancy so that we can, you know, just make the best use out of it right now while we have the time. Oh, going straight down for the what you call it, the scenario. Well, okay, that's fine. Let's try do this. Don't know how well we're coming down here. Okay, one more. So I need one more. Get him to 6. Get him past that 5 mark. That's all we need. I could steal this Deadeye. I'm not opposed to it. We just need to maintain that Deadeye population.
Humans are not to be trusted.
Okay, I'm fine with that. I'm very fine with that. We're gonna just we're gonna destroy these 2. We can't let too many of them come out. They are rather a nuisance, so
Look behind you. Oh, come on.
let's
Just
get
one
rid of
look.
these boys. It also gives us some other options. I can steal the last one if I really have to.
Look what Gwent kept dragged in.
That's yeah.
To die, Dwan.
That does put him up front. I've got nothing that's worthwhile taking, so let's grab...
All these signs can mean but one thing.
a little bit of this. It's good enough for now, and then we can either go Duchess Informant, depending on what he plays, which I'm thinking, which I would like to do. Alternatively, we could do Mage Torturer to give something. I mean, we can do this to coup de grace. We can go Mage Torturer into...
Your next move shall be your last.
That is a little bit frustrating. I will not... How do I get my second divine out the deck now, huh? How do I get the second diviner out the deck? Because this has C's.
Come on, stalkers. We ride.
Harmony. Why do I think C's? I think I'm okay with just stealing this, but it doesn't add any value to the play. I could coup de grace here to destroy those two. Still doesn't feel like there's enough value for me there. So let's just grab this one here.
Hop to it, knaves.
And I'm just gonna do it this way because if he gives me like the elf token, we can play it down here. We can get a harmony trigger if we are forced to steal an elf. Okay, that was always gonna happen. That's fine.
That is all I need.
I think we can then just do.
Clever maneuver.
I'm okay with this. Just to get.
No worries, my lord. I'll remain unseen, be assured.
Just to get ourselves nicely ahead. This is, I feel like it's a very good stopping point for both myself and our opponent. He is slightly behind. There we go. It's that perfect point number, that perfect point difference where he's like, he could push for another one, but he doesn't have to. Like he doesn't want to, because I'm also on the precipice of going, okay, I'll let you have this round. I don't need last say to win. And it's that little bit at the end there that makes all the difference. The Dutch Informant, you can go. I would love to keep you, but I can't have you at the moment. I love this hand. I would love to keep Assassination as well and the Assimilate trigger for later. But let's focus on getting the cards we really need. And what I mean by that, I mean give us the spell so we can do whatever we want. And give us maybe Joachim. Give us a Diviner to protect against poison. Prince Vellum, we'll see. Might not be worth anything, but time will tell. Okay. Aristocrats, I don't mind them. They're okay. 2 aristocrats, a little too many, so we'll let one of you go. The Duchess comes back. Once again, I don't mind stealing from our opponents, and we don't mind putting down units. The lock is nice, the assassination is nice. This whole hand is got its got value all over the place. I think from what we have here, the Duchess Informant can take a breather. We have this. Okay, that's fine. Don't want to contest that? No, not really. Let's just put down our removal bait anyways. Yeah. Let me pass. Thus, you are not Gandalf. Okay, so that was fine. I mean, we expected that nevertheless. I'm really happy with that. Another one, huh? What am I thinking? Is who holds more value? I could Vigo into some interesting things. And some potentially harmful things, and also let's just do the aristocrat here. I don't need...
The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor.
I don't need to try and be clever about this. If this was another incinerating trap, this is the perfect play. The fact that it didn't go, if it's not incinerating, could be a spell. That's whenever you play a spell, destroy a random unit. Very interesting, very interesting. Okay, I think now we have to Vigo. I think Vigo is the only other play I can safely do without harming my board too much. Roderick can be that play as well, but what is Roderick looking at? He's looking at Joachim and he's looking at... Okay, so Roderick actually... Okay, that's actually... Okay, we know... We know things. Do I go for the lock? I think I'm okay with throwing you away. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Like, 6 provisions. He got 5 points out of it. I'm okay. He lost value on that, and it's a good thing. That's interesting. Maybe he's got the quest to just play traps, and this is what he's doing. Okay, so we know it's not another pitfall trap. It could potentially be another incinerating trap. This is going to be the one for spells. And I can only target you here. So, incinerating, spells, and the one that gives units on the side +4. I know what I'm gonna play. It's going to be very... Oh, what's wrong with my connection? The connection is fine, right? Yeah, connection is fine. My connection's fine, game! Something is lying to you. I'm here. Don't. Don't. I can win this. I know I can win this. Don't do this to me. It's gonna. It's gonna. It's the countdown. You feel it there. You feel it. Oh, it's gonna defeat. I'm gonna hit a defeat. My connection. I swear. Where's my phone? Oh, let me run a speed test. Oops, sorry. That was unnecessary. My connection is fine, buddy. Okay. Yep. That's very unfortunate, and yeah, I'm looking at like my side. Speed test is fine. That was the Gwent servers just let us down there. That hurts a lot. That actually does hurt quite a bit. I don't know what that guy was playing. It looked very interesting, but I do think we definitely had the victory in hand there. Yeah, you can take this and very, very annoying. Alright, we'll definitely do one more. I'm gonna jump into that right away. Just pause here for a sec and be back in a moment.
My dynasty will reign for 1,000 years and longer.
My dynasty. Okay, so back again with more. This is so weird. I just blanked out. Like I was gonna say, I want to say Scoia'tael, and my mind was like Syndicate. It's like no, it's not Syndicate. It's Scoia'tael. Back with another one, with our espionage deck going into against Scoia'tael once again. We'll need one of you. Okay, this hand really good, really good. It's got all the things that we can like about it. Mate Shorter, you can come back later. You know, you're not quite needed just yet. Okay. Let's get this party started. I think a pretty good start is just putting down the Imperium Enforcer. It's bait removal. Our opponent will most likely be like, I need to get rid of him now! And then just throw resources at it. Okay, he's gonna be pushing this round. Now that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, so we're just gonna assassinate this.
Never miss.
Yeah, that's. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, I know you thought to yourself, maybe I can do some things. We're gonna steal that. I don't know how we're gonna steal that just yet, but we're gonna steal that. I promise you. How do we steal that, though? I could get the mage torture out using. So we need one spy to steal that. So we could go Vigo. Vigo might give us Duchess, Informant, or we can go Roderick. Can't cook the girl. Okay, I'm gonna do Vigo here. Might be just a little too.
The senses can be.
Thank you. That's what we needed.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Alright, and we're gonna keep it right there. This is the perfect place we want it. Next turn, we'll just ping, grab Spheres, grab this smuggler, and I think we're gonna be in a very dominating position considering his hero ability is used up. Hero ability. His units are invigorated. They're coming onto the board, onto the field. Just, oh, we can do this. And then Nilfgaard's like, no, you can't do this. Not here. That's huge. What does he go for? He goes for that. Okay. Surprising. Very surprising. Also annoying, because that does put a little bit of a damper into our plans, but I'm sure we'll still be okay. We just need a little bit of luck. Is there any way for me to just put this into the graveyard outright? Necromancy and 2. I don't see any really strong play here. Like, I'm actually grasping at straws because
You put my patience to the test.
I don't mind. Let's just do that. I'm actually grasping at straws because I'm trying to think, like, what is the best way forward here? I mean, I am thinking, yeah.
You put my patience to the test.
I don't care. Let's grab this. I mean, we can lock, we can do so many things, but the things I really want to do, I can't. And I think, I mean, Imperial Enforcer might be the way. Where's my second spying unit? Roderick? No. I don't want to rely on Roderick just yet. Mage Torturer. Also, Mage Torturer will give us an assimilate trigger. And we'll coup de grace. It's like, it's about how much do I want to commit here?
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
And no, it's the one I don't want you to boost. Very interesting.
You put my patience to the test.
Yeah, and I'm about to put you to the mute.
Nothing will
Okay,
stop
we'll
us.
just grab the coup de grace here. Grab another.
Show me the coin or sod off.
You're about to be destroyed, friend. Okay, so I think we're fine here. I think this is the part where he has to pass. If he does not pass, we're gonna steal that, and then we'll end our turn no matter what. It'll be over. Not happy the fact that 2 of the units in our hand are spies that are getting boosted. I mean, come on, show our friend Sphere some love. Show our friend Sphere some love. You're a human, you're a human. You gave the vampire, maybe the vampire coerced you into it. But show Sphere. Interesting.
This is elven land, Dwarf, upon which your kind
I'm very
dies.
surprised that he's going for it, so...
Men are best kept on a short lead.
It's fine. You know what? This is not about boosting the wrong units and giving him value later. This is about putting fear in his heart and saying, if you carry down this path, my friend, there will be dire consequences. Plus the vampire, Vincent here is doing a great job of pulling up these boosts. We could play Roderick here, but I don't see a need to at all. I could also go Joachim here, but he's gonna be... I need to save him up for the last rounds. Yeah, I think we're very happy with where we are at. Joachim, what is Joachim gonna grab? Joachim, if he grabs one of these two, I'll be so sad. So that'll be a very bad grab. Grabbing Imperial Force wouldn't be bad. Lock, Diviner, Aristocrats, all really good plays. He doesn't have anything for later, so let's do this. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
A problem best solved discreetly.
the more I think about it, right, the more I'm like, he's lost value. Like, what is he gonna do in round 3? He's just gonna play cards, I guess. And I also don't see what we're gonna put in his graveyard, unfortunately.
Any last words?
That unfortunately does demand for me to go into serious answer territory to look for,
Man should be cursed into an urchin.
to look into some value. So what am I looking for? What's the best value here? We can, this will get us some, this will get us a little bit more, this will get us probably the most. So we'll do this.
Everyone
We'll do
has their
this.
secrets.
Grab you, we'll put you in the back so that all of these units can thrive while we're doing some counter plays. Do I now commit Vincent? I mean, he's huge. He's so unbelievably...
Satisfying as plucking a ripe apple.
Here's my thought process. Can I afford to go a card down? And if I do, can I still win? Because this is now 16 points.
You put my patience to the test.
16-point play. Will put us at 54. He would need 11 in hand to win. With so with the fact that he needs 12 points here, plus we have tactical decision for round 3. I'm okay with this commitment. He... Oh, I'll see now, but our opponent, I'm gonna say he, our opponent is going to need a miracle. I'm even happy with this, like I'm not gonna... Okay, so you will always pull Urshan. So for me, we'll see. What? No, you can't lose connection. We're winning. So what I'm thinking is, he always pulls, you know, one card. We only have one gold card left. That's also what I like about the deck. You can, the consistency on this deck is very good. If you if you keep track of everything that's going on, you'll always know towards the end there will always be just certain cards that are gonna get you there. So now just a moment to think about this. How and what wins us the game in what order? Okay, so we got those two. Got those three, okay. The lock is an interesting keep. The Mage Infiltrator can go. The Imperial Enforcer is a good keep. If I throw back the Cavalry now, wait. I risk picking up my last gold. No, we have enough. We have more than enough. We have coup de grace. We have the Wondermancy just to pick something up. We have the tactical decision to draw something out. We have Prince Willem to also just pull out our last gold. I think we're gonna be fine. And even here, like this is just a very, very easy just lock. No need to be fancy about it. Just put a stop to it right away. The lock was a good keep. That's fine. Now we can put down our first engine. I'm keeping the everything in the front row in case. Oh, we're gonna definitely steal that, by the way. Just in case we're not only gonna steal that, we're gonna give it +2.
Her Grace will not be pleased.
We're gonna give it +2 so we can do a little coup de grace action. Oh, and we do need to play Prince Willem very soon, otherwise we're gonna start losing value. But it's not that much value, to be honest.
K Admiral and Shay.
Okay, Admiral and Shay.
Sometimes submission is a virtue.
Okay, we do this, right? Hear me out. We'll start there. Now we can pull here. Get aristocrats. Aristocrats fine. The damage, it's useless at the moment except for what we're gonna get. So I think aristocrats are doing the most here.
The Emperor is dead. Long live the Emperor.
Okay. And then we can coup de grace the Duchess Informant. We can grab the other Dryad Matron.
I hate you! Curse you, Dwan!
Nothing here susceptible to movement. I mean that's fine. It's not the best, but it is fine. I was hoping to kill it. What else am I going for? Maybe another... We'll see.
Just a peek. That is all I need.
First, you must learn to fly.
Okay. So, what am I thinking? If he's got Great Oak, this was a huge mistake. But if he does have Great Oak, I don't see the reason to move with Milena just yet. Unless you plan to move this back this turn. Okay, that's not the worst. If I was him, I would definitely look at moving the restaurant just to the back row so that you're not very powerful. Then we're gonna just do this. We can go through his graveyard for something. Just want to make sure that if I was gonna pick the disloyal unit, I was going to then go to his graveyard, dig one out. I think it's the best thing here, so we'll do this. Into this, into this, into this, into this, into this.
Ah, this will shoot through.
into a little bit of this.
Name your price, Bridget. What would you ask?
And then we're just a little bit short on the damage frontier here, aren't we? 3 points. It would have been better. It would have been better. It would have been better to. Oh, I think it would have been better to get the. Yeah, I played a little greedy there. I misplayed. Definitely a misplay there. Would have been better just to get a little bit extra on that, by grabbing the spy that does 3 to side units, but that's fine. I'm very happy with this deck. I'm very happy where it is right now. I'm very happy for the quest to complete the journey with it. So I'm gonna just continue playing this deck out to play the journey. I hope that you know, everyone else gives it a try and that everyone enjoys the journey. But that'll be it for now. Till next time. Have fun. Peace out.